first stop for us is coffee, and we have come to Ruby Espresso, which is just down at the Nelson Marina. And from this point here, we have this very relaxed atmosphere. I think there's quite a few locals here, a lot of tourists as well, coming down for their caffeine fix. They do some food here and stuff, and obviously good coffee. They had one of the best rated coffee spots in Nelson, so we thought we'd come and check it out, and I can confirm, very good coffee. Well, that's a lovely little spot down there for a coffee. Nice easy parking as well, which is ideal. But we're going to take a little walk along the marina, do a little bit of boat spotting. So it seems like it is quite acceptable for people to come down here, visitors to come down and check out the boats. There's a couple of rules. If you're not a boat owner, then you're not allowed here between dusk and dawn. But other than that, it is open. You can come and explore. Very nice, some beautiful boats down here, and the water looks lovely as well. And we can see some fish swimming around. Quite a peaceful little morning activity to do. Such a beautiful, peaceful place to go for a little walk. And we can just see the hills behind Tasman Bay. And the crazy thing about this, there's a city there, Nelson's right there, but you can't even see it. There's like no high-rise buildings, nothing that would suggest there's a city even there. You can just see bushes and then just houses on the hill. There's like nothing else. It's quite a low-lying city. Made it to the end of the marina now, and we can look out here and see this sandbank which separates Tasman Bay from the Nelson area. And we discovered yesterday that this is actually a tidal zone. So the tide at the moment, this time of year, we're in end of February going into March, and the tide drops by 4 meters. So that makes this like huge kind of like estuary, like mudflats. We noticed that as we were driving into Nelson yesterday. The next thing for us to check out here in Nelson is the farmers market, which is on every Wednesday, 8 AM to 1 PM. Let's go and see what this region is producing. Cool, loads of organic stuff, loads of like growers and stuff that's harvested very, very recently, like yesterday. And some coffee, some food, bread, bit of everything really. Just come and check it out, yeah, every Wednesday. Right, we've come into the main area of Nelson City Centre. Managed to get parked for 1 hour free, which I thought was quite handy. We're stopping here for a little bit of lunch because, surprise, surprise,
I'm hungry.
Charlotte's hungry. But it is lovely in here. We've got hanging baskets of flowers, lots of food options here. Just taking a little wander, let's see what we find. I must say, good find, Chaz.
Thank you.
Okay, bon appetit. It is time to eat. This is a fully vegan place. I think it's one of the first in New Zealand to be fully vegan restaurant, cafe. That's what it said. Got a massive Sammy here, and the menus are really cool because they're actually in old record covers, which is quite cool. They do events here and stuff. I guess music's a big part of what they do. But yeah, the food looks amazing. Let's get stuck in. Wow, that was delicious actually.
That was a really cool little cafe.
Yeah. Good find, good find. There seems to be like quite a lot of cool little places here. Lots of coffee and stuff. So maybe we will come back into town and explore a little bit more, but our parking is running out, so we are going to head off to the next destination, which is actually the centre of New Zealand. Walking up Botanical Hill now to get to the Centre of New Zealand monument. And man, the bugs are so noisy in here, you can probably hear them. Cicadas in summer in New Zealand. There's a story about Captain Cook when he first got here. They couldn't sleep at night, so they actually went offshore to sleep on the boat every night because it was just so noisy. They were not used to this much
volume. One of the notes from his captain's diary.
Well, this is quite cool. We're at the top of the hill, nearly, and it's the Botanic Garden Hill, the Botanic Hill, and it seems there's quite a few trails that all lead up here from different directions. You can go down to a sports field, or there's a Japanese garden, there's the Matai Valley, which we've come from that direction, all leading up to the top, the centre of New Zealand. So quite a cool place to explore, and like mountain biking as well.
Raining.
It is. We've made it to the top of the Botanical Hill, and we have here the Centre of New Zealand Monument. Got views out across the bay, Tasman Bay, and found out actually that sandbank that I thought was there is actually a natural formation, and it is granodiorite boulders which have come from, I think, further up north, and it's like constantly being swept down, but they just formed that barrier there. Yeah, this is a great point to come if you want to have views over Nelson. We can finally see it from up here. And then you also have the Matai Valley just back here.
The weather is changing and now it's raining on us, so we might scoot back down to the car, but we want to go and check out some of Nelson's best beaches. Hopefully the sun comes back out.
We have just pulled up to this amazing spot here just out of Nelson. It's called Cable Bay. It's sunny, but it's raining. We have a little sun shower, but we're going to go for a walk up to the lookout anyway, because it is stunning. Maybe we'll get our chairs out. Maybe I'll go for a swim. Who knows?
Well, what a beautiful place. It's absolutely stunning here. We've walked up to the viewpoint and now we can see the beautiful view of Cable Bay. You can park down there. Looks like people have got like a little picnic, their camping chairs out. We are having little intermittent showers though, so we're on hold for that, but it is such a beautiful spot.
You might be wondering why this is called Cable Bay, and it is because this is the first location in New Zealand where they ran an overseas cable linking the South Island and the North Island right here from Cable Bay. And there's a lookout up this hill. I think it's about 5 kilometres away, so it'll take a couple of hours to get there. But yeah, it is part of a bigger trail. You can go all the way over to Glendowen. We have some cows here because this is private land. Well, the sun looks like it is going to stay out now. Look at this beautiful turquoise water. It'd be rude not to, really. Let's go for a swim. Well, that was a beautiful swim, but if you look over here, I think we've got some clouds coming in again, so I think that's going to be it for today. Well, we do just want to recommend this spot. Add it to your Nelson list. This is Tahunanui Beach, and it stretches around South Nelson, just by the airport. Beautiful, beautiful location. On a morning like this, it's super flat. There's paddleboarders out there, people going for a bit of a swim out there. Really lovely, recommended, definitely come for a visit. And even if you just want to go for a walk along the promenade here, there's some nice cafes and things you can check out, and it is a nice cycle ride as well back into Nelson.
We have taken a little road trip out of Nelson and we're on our way to some springs, but as we were driving up the mountains we found this incredible viewpoint. Look at this view, absolutely amazing. It's like a 5-minute walk from a car park, so quite an easy access lookout viewpoint, and it is just so beautiful. You can see all the way back to Nelson on the coast, and this is such a beautiful day to visit. After a long drive, we have finally made it to Waikoropupū Springs, and it looks very beautiful in pictures. I'm very excited, and we found more weka here. I think they come to tourist car parks because they can get some snacks. We saw them feeding off the dead bugs on the number plates. Ew. Very pretty. It's quite spectacular, isn't it? It's so clear, I would pay a pretty penny to go swimming in there, but you can't go diving in there anymore. I think it was like since 2007 maybe. I understand why, but it's so beautiful. So as I said, you're not allowed to swim in there, but they have allowed it so you can get as close as you can without actually going in the water. They built a boardwalk that goes on top of the water, so you can kind of just stay here all day if you want to and just take in the view, and I think that's what we're going to do.
Well, we couldn't leave the Nelson area without getting a good view of Golden Bay, so we have come to this Abel Tasman monument right behind me, and we just have this incredible view of this area here. This is near Pohara, and then we can see all the way out to Farewell Spit, which I think is about here. But man, that water looks so incredible. And we have the beautiful golden sand down there. This whole area is called Golden Bay for that very reason. And fun fact, the sand in Oriental Bay in Wellington City is actually imported from this region right here.
I think it's absolutely beautiful. People are just living down here. They must be like there, I don't know, what a paradise to live in. Going for a sail, going on your paddleboard, going for a swim here. It is fairly remote, isn't it, like the Golden Bay area? You have to drive 2 hours drive from Nelson, that's the nearest big city. So it's a bit of a way out, but it's so worth trekking out here. So many campsites in this area just to come and spend a holiday, or if like us, you're on a road trip, definitely add it in.
Well, we've accidentally stumbled across this little oasis here called Tata Beach.
Accident.
Good find, Shazzy.
Thanks.
Just down the road from the Abel Tasman Memorial. And we thought we'd just cruise up along and see what there was to see, and just look, it's just gorgeous. We have Tata Heights there, and this kind of golden sand beach which just stretches around to the cliff edge. Yeah,
the coastline is just so beautiful. We thought we cannot just turn around right now, let's carry on, because it just looks so scenic, and it was only a few minutes drive. And we came to this place, and it was also just up there, Cornwall Haven Reserve. So if you know us, been following us for a while, you know I'm from Cornwall, we love Cornwall, so we had to check it out, and this is absolutely beautiful.
We have passed through the small settlement of Tākaka.
Excuse me.
And we've stopped off for some food because it seems like this is quite a cool little town. There's a lot of like organic shops and cafes and restaurants, but all seems very quirky, obviously all independent. I don't really think there's much, I haven't seen a McDonald's or a KFC in this town, but we've got this amazing looking pizza, and I got to meet this bird when I was in the shop called Terry, a little budgie, and he was so cute. He was on my shoulder and he was like nuzzling into my glasses and stuff. But anyway, we're going to tuck into this pizza. It looks bloody beautiful. Thank you, Tākaka.
Well, we had to come for a swim, and what a beautiful way to end our day exploring Nelson and the Golden Bay region.
Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a little like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more adventures around the South Island of New Zealand. We will see you guys in the next one.
Bye!